They ruled it went out at about the 32-yard line. So once again, Assumption with a 6-point lead. Take over the ball, 1st and 10. Quarterback is Robert Babick. In motion, Thompson. Babick back to throw, and he gets hammered. I think it was 15, Chris Aresti again, who was in there. One of them that was in.
Yeah, Chris Aresti came right up the middle. I'm not too sure where he's lined up playing on defense. He could be coming in. He's coming in from the defensive end spot. They're playing the defensive end. He just got up there and got his hand on the ball. Playing the right defensive end now for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
That's Babick again. Back to throw. Turns, fires the ball. Good catch across the middle. And hanging on for dear life. That is going to be Soonbum Cha who took that ball.
Again, good protection this time. Goes up really high to reach for it, comes down. Good tackle, good wrap by number 10, Brett McDonald. But he hung onto the ball as the rest of the Irish came in trying to pry it loose from...
That was from
Soonbum
Cha. There's a play. That's offside again, and this time the whistle and contact was made. And a couple of... the Fighting Irish were offside, but they may have been drawn. So we'll wait and see. It was going to be 1st and 10. So they're going to move it 5. And there are the cheerleaders, the famous, infamous, attractive Notre Dame
Not.
I was waiting for Notre Dame cheerleaders. Babick on a 1st and 5. He's flushed. He goes to his left. He's looking for something to get outside. He's going to have a 1st down and more. Went almost to the 50-yard line. Babick flushed and decided to keep it and go.
Showed very good speed on that, and even just as good speed by Dan Fraser from his defensive line spot, being able to run down Robert from behind. But again, wise decision, picks up good yardage. See, everybody gets jammed to the middle. Good job of blocking. Outside, there's no contain because Assumption is flooding the field. Number 6 for Notre Dame had a shot at Bryce Selznick from his linebacker spot, came in a little too sharp an ankle, which allowed him to get around the corner on that particular play.
Chris Aresti, number 15, from that right defensive and he has been a pain as far as Babick is concerned. There's a ball straight ahead, and getting about 3, maybe 4 yards was Evan Thompson. He came to a grinding halt.
That was Dan Fraser in the middle that time. He's on the outside, he's in the inside. Notice Aresti as the standout defensive end is flopping sides. He seems to be going to the wide side of the field primarily because now he ended up on the left.
2nd 6. Babick. Shotgun. Throws. Caught. Across the middle. It's number 32. And that is Brian Keith.
Brian Keith normally lines up as a split end. He's way down to our lower left here. Just curls into the open spot. It goes up high, and I'm very impressed with all the Assumption receivers. They don't mind going up high, knowing they're going to take a good shot in the kidneys and ribs, and for the most part, they're pulling those balls down.
Just outside the 35, 1st and 10. Babick straight ahead. Once again, that was Evan Thompson.
Excellent penetration by Travis Sebasto, who's playing defensive halfback, sneaks up as a linebacker. He got excellent penetration, made contact with Evan Thompson in the backfield, and as a result, you had a gain of less than a yard.
Jeremy Watt actually went the other way to try to force some defenders, but they didn't go for the fake. Once again, Babick under the center. Little flip, trying to get to the outside and not going anywhere is Thompson. Nice job defensively in there. Number 24 for Assumption led the tacklers, and that's Nathan Agro.
And also James Carrera, number 39. That's twice in a row. You can see you'll see him coming in from his halfback spot, forcing Thompson deep. Thompson had the belly back. The longer he bellies back, the more pursuit. Finishes off, and then you can see the host of Notre Dame players closing in case Thompson did get away. But an excellent tackle, got a good wrap as they say, by James Carrera. That's 2 good plays in a row and stopping Evan Thompson.
A big stop for the Irish right there, because that kept them out of a position where they might get 3 points. The 3 points here could be very critical. Going with the wind. Oh, there's a ball that's kicked and almost blocked. Caught in the coming back Isaac, and he is able to get out. I'm not sure whether I would have even suggested he'd want to, but he did get out to the couple-yard line. And with going against the wind, I think maybe it might have been worth giving up a point.
I think you have to look at it from a point of view. It's 9-3. It's an unconverted touchdown. 10 becomes 10-3 and you score a touchdown, you have a chance to get the convert. Steve Dennis rarely misses. He was an excellent kicker last year, excellent kicker this year.
Of course, one of the rules here, of course, that I'd forgotten about is that if you get the ball out, you get it at the 20.
True.
And they're bringing the ball out to the 20. So as long as he got it out, he knew he was coming to the 20 anyway.
That's right. That gives a bit of an advantage to somebody who works that hard to get out.
Keith Legase gains about 4 as he went right.
And he was bowled down by number 54, Lino Camara, one of those, the offensive tackles or nose tackles, and of course Griffiths is always around the play.
I don't know how many carries Gase has had tonight, but we don't have stats here, but boy, he has really carried the mail.
He'll get the ball a lot, there's no doubt about it.
McPhee under center. Legase is out here looking for a pass, but it's going to come. Oh, on the other side, it was over the head and pretty close, caught in there by. You find him for me.
Yeah, it's Steve Dennis again out in the flats.
What are we thinking?
And he was looking over his outside shoulder, and the ball sort of got hung up in the air a little bit, and he tried to twist around, looking back to his inside. Couldn't quite get his head and arms around in order to make the catch.
So now this is a big play right here. It's got to be a good punt, because this will probably be the last field possession that Assumption is going to have with the wind.
That's true.
And we were down in the field at halftime, and the wind is a bigger factor than I had initially thought being up here in the booth.
That's true.
There's a nice rolling ball.
So he's getting a good roll.
Looking for the Argo bounce. He doesn't get it. There's going to be a flag down, no yards. And that was Soonbum Cha who took the ball, 25, and he just went down hard. He didn't have any room to move.
I think the penalty might have been a holding or a illegal use of hands on a block by Assumption. They're going to lose another 10 yards on this play.
Flag came down quite early for a no yards penalty.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're down to 2:51 remaining here in the third quarter. Assumption Crusaders continue with a 9-3 lead. That was the lead they had at halftime. Well, they're bringing the ball back. So you're right, it was here. Well, there you got it. Number 9 on the return. And so it'll be first down right at midfield for Assumption Crusaders. A lot of the play has been right straight ahead of us,
which makes broadcasting easy.
Yeah.
We don't have to crane our necks.
So Babick under the center, Nathan Olson. He's going to throw back high downfield, and it is caught. Number 32 is Brian Keith.